line multiple times. There's a lot of cameo scenes during the Speed Force, and I don't think that DCTV's Supergirl is supposed to be referenced during the movie. I think the closest they get to DCTV Arrowverse references is supposed to be a cameo from Teddy Sears as a version of Jay Garrick, which is pretty surprising. Not only is it weird because he was more of a version of Hunter S. Thompson, so it could be there were characters pretending to be a version of Jay Garrick on the TV show. It also looks like they haven't
Golf bug.
11-degree driver.
I am using
TSI 3.
I'm using the TSI 3, and I have it set at 11 degrees.
All right, I was on 10. Thank you. That was it.
Hello there, my name is John. Looking forward to today. A big thank you to you from us here at HB Studios and 2K Sports. Let us begin.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh, I didn't go up. Fuck.
You want to back out and do it really quick?
Fuck no.
You sure? I'm reading something right now.
I'm positive.
Alright. So I'm reading a thing right now about it. I was trying to see if anybody, and there's people actually talking about the specific thing right now in the game about why is my friend being able to drive like 20, 30 more yards than me and shit like that. And they're saying there's not really anything specific to it, but they're not really saying anything specific about that. But they did mention about the 105% thing and about what the trick to it is. So apparently, hitting 105% has nothing to do with how you swing. It has all to do with how long you hold your swing back. And if you hold it back too long, you miss it. If you let it go too short, you don't get it. There's like a sweet spot to hit it.
I know.
So I guess I must have just found that sweet spot.
I know, Billy.
But that's all they're really talking about it.
This will be on the dance floor.
Have a club that is longer than you're my driver to and then the gear off. You walked it higher.
Second shot here on the first.
So yeah, they're just all saying it's the degrees, but the higher degree loft, you get further distance on it. That's just what they're all saying.
Yep.
So that's probably what it is. That 1 degree difference that I have is what's giving me that extra 10 to 20 yards.
This one's heading for it.
Oh, in the hole.
See some more of that in the future.
You fucking hacker.
You go grab me a drink really quick. Oh.
Five under for the moment.
So we got the flash. Then a universal reset.
And teeing it up on the
Oh yeah, the Blue Beetle looks good.
I know it does. I saw a preview for it.
That's the kid from Cobra Kai.
Yeah. Let's see, post back. So it's like looking up different animes that I might like to try to find one to take the place until the new Attack on Titan comes out and shit. And I found this one, I think it's called like Black Clover or something. I haven't watched it yet. I've just read about it, but apparently it's kind of like Harry Potter-ish. But I guess the basis of it is everybody in the world has the ability to use magic, and this one guy is born without the ability. And like, I guess like at one point when they're doing broom training, he just trained his legs so well that he's able to kick so fast that it's like he's swimming in air.
Found a green there.
So and shit like that. So I'm gonna check it out, see if it's good. But it's supposed to be like very Harry Potter-ish.
Let's see what he does.
Oh, that, if that comes back far enough, if it comes back far enough, it's going to start coming back. It might come back to that hole. That looked like it was right in line with it. Oh, just a little bit too far to the right.
And a 5-foot putt for him.
Ted Lasso was on today.
Yeah. Oh. I got like 3 more episodes of Attack on Titan and it's done, but they're not out yet, so I'm like, fuck.
And you are currently 10 under par.
Batman and some of the other stuff, but most of it will be connected.
Watching this video of this guy talking about everybody and all the stuff that everybody's saying about the new Mermaid movie, Little Mermaid movie, and like, I heard one, I swear to God, Dar, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, I feel I have a legitimate argument. It's I don't want shit to get changed. This guy's exact argument, it goes, well, you see, it's impossible for there to be mixed-race mermaids because the sunlight can't get down that far, and if it can't get down that far, how is there melanin down there? Shit like that. And the guy's like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. Well, you know, I guess that is the biggest issue. I'm sorry you haven't seen the talking lobster. Oh, that's right. It would be an issue for you since he's Rastafarian. Ooh.
Whoa, look at you.
Yeah. So I just, how does the sunlight get down far enough for the melanin? I just like, seriously, people are getting that legit with it?
What the fuck? Okay. I'm liking it. Go.
I've started to backtrack my anger towards it, though, lately. I'm kind of not so much against it anymore. Oh, look at
Yeah, because they're prepping us for a race where
oh, shit, look at you. Ooh. It's not so much that, it's just so much I started to think about it. It's like, there isn't really any actual depiction of actual mermaids other than that. So really it is kind of up to your interpretation. So Ariel really was just an interpretation, not an actual set in stone thing. So it's like, I guess the interpretation thing, I'll let that one slide.
Well, some I just saw that had mermaids in it or sirens that were
15 under for the round.
The water is pretty crazy the way they did it.
Yeah. They had an animated movie. I think it was called Sinbad. It was like Sinbad and something. It was animated. It was really good, and they have a really amazing animated scene part of that where like the sirens are like trying to call them off into the water.
This wasn't animated though. This was live action.
Oh no, I wasn't saying yours was. I was just saying one I seen. There's a bunch. I think there's one. Isn't there one in what is it, Clash of the Titans? I think so. I feel like there is. The older one. Come on, baby, roll.
Got the salted caramel brownie brittle. Oh, it's so good.
My uncle had made a homemade, he calls it chocolate bark. It's like chocolate with like salt and coconut in it. It was so fucking good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That sounds good, Bart.
Yeah, he called it bark because it's like really hard but easy to break, and then like within like 2 minutes of being out of the refrigerator, it would start melting into liquid again.
105.
Oh ho ho! Look at you. I've catered to Tiger too much now. Now he doesn't want to jump up on the bed. He actually enjoys coming up and crying until I pick him up and lift him up here. And I like grab one of his arms and he just reaches out slowly and grabs my arm with his other arm and holds on, then just looks at me and waits for me to lift him up.
Okay, time to finish up on this one.
I pick him up like you're picking up a fish. Like I reach down my other arm under him, scoop up on his belly, and he sticks his back legs out like he's flying. Buddy.
All right, just adding up your scorecard here, and yeah, it appears you are still decimating this course. I don't know how you're doing it.
Thank God. Margot
Let's see
Robbie is
how
so
we do
sexy
here
as
on the
Harley
first.
Quinn.
Yeah.
Prequel series. Jason Momoa is very confident that he's coming back, like he's absolutely sure, but as a different character. Probably Lobo, it sounds like. And it's just simpler to explain that it all happens in a different universe. And
He could
because
play a
it'll be
good Lobo.
2025 before we see Superman Legacy and 2026 before we see the Batman Brave and the Bold movie, long enough will have gone by that general casual audiences that don't follow the comics will understand the
That took a
concept
weird
and the
turn.
actors playing similar versions of characters. Like we're
Oh,
seeing
nice.
And another approach.
Batman,
Nice.
basically what's going on between him
And
and Ben
he's
Affleck
ready
over
to
the
tee
Batman.
off here.
He doesn't all the
Let's see how
breaking
this
scenes.
goes.
There are a lot of Henry Cavill deleted scenes. Like he did specifically shoot footage for special cameo meant to set up what their original plans for this Crisis on Infinite Earth movie they were building to, like their original 10-year plan of movies. So he was going to appear to the Flash in the movie and warn about some coming crisis. Ultimately, now that they've changed that, and now it's different footage of him from the Justice
And a
League
5-foot putt for him.
Superman and other Justice League actors that appeared to him in the Speed Force. Hopefully, they'll release some of that footage as deleted scenes. So, if Henry Cavill plans on coming back as a version of Superman in the future in some different way, what movie do you want that to be? I feel like most of us are just thinking Crisis on Infinite Earths, although there's just two versions of Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Oh,
Which
motherfucking
one
bullshit.
do you want back from the
What?
and it's
5-foot
also
putt
interesting
here.
that Henry Cavill
Oh, I
is
can't
working
see
on
shit.
Superman
There we
Legacy.
go. Now I
He
can.
announced that Warhammer series that he's making. It sounds like the plan is to try and premiere that around the same time that Superman Legacy, like that same year that it's coming out. It'll be a year
Oh, that'll do nicely.
there will be a bunch of stuff that he's working on right now. I've already done a big video on the trailers that get released for that, so click here for that Henry Cavill Warhammer trailer, and click here for my Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse review video.
Fucking.
All right, you're still on course for having just an incredible round today. Good job.
Fucking hackers.
Tiger, what are you doing? Do you see anywhere for you to sit right here?
We are on the 6th hole now.
Really? Stop it. Get off.
Alright, that's enough of the brownie brittle. Fuck. Should've stopped a while ago, I think.
Hmm. Oh, we're smoking?
Nothing wrong with that.
Bar.
He's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
Punch that bitch in the fair. Way.
This tee shot should play.
I'm still hacking.
And let's see what he does here. He's got around 210 to the
Oh,
pin.
Motherfucking hackers.
I don't know
And they're going with the
what you
5-wood.
mean. Oh,
Shalom.
ho, ho, ho. Shalom alaikum, shalom alaikum.
Okay. Second shot on the 6th.
Shamalama ding dong. Shamalama ding dong. I think I way over hit that. Oh shit. Shamalama ding dong. I thought it was gonna bounce off the back end so hard it was gonna go up there.
All right, 3 feet to the cup. All right, let's get to the next. He's got about a 3-footer here. And that putt will go.
See? You watching, hearing this?
What is it?
This is the
And as we took a
1619
split
project. They're
for,
telling about
yep,
how
still
48 million
doing
white people got
incredibly well.
land. And that a quarter of the American population still has benefits of that.
Huh.
Okay, let's see what you can do
Where
here
the
on the
fuck is
7th.
my land?
They're pointing out that the slaves never got anything like that.
Oh, you hit the send button.
I
And
have a
that will
signer
go
on the
that way.
Declaration of Independence. Where is my land?
It would be nice to get a mule and 40 acres, wouldn't it? I'll take mine up in the Rockies.
All right, let's see what he does on this one.
I was watching this thing. This guy was talking about, and there's actually a lot of people that talk about this. So, have you ever heard of the Empire of Temeria or whatever it's called? So it's just like, so the way it basically goes in a short version is, why would people cross an ocean to kidnap people and bring them all the way over here if there were already natives here? Why wouldn't they just enslave the natives that were here if they were so easy to
Sure, we're
rule?
fighting.
Well, that is the basic consensus. So, and I'm not trying to say whether this is true or not. I'm just saying it was interesting hearing this. But so there's this theory that there was an empire here, very sophisticated empire that was basically Egyptian empire. They were called the Empire of Temeria or something like that. And one of the theories goes is that's why. Ooh. That's why I think it was like the 1920 or something World's Fair was built so quickly and then demolished right afterwards because it wasn't actually built. It was a found city that they wanted to get rid of, so they used that as a cover-up. But so basically the theory goes is that there were already African people here, as they would be considered by the way they looked and everything, that were part of the empire, and that's where the initial first slaves came from.
Oh, wow.
And that's where most of them came from. The main belief hinges on why would you constantly sail across the ocean, wasting vast amounts of ships and money and manpower to go get somebody that you don't even consider humans and bring them all the way back here if there's already a group of people here that you vastly outnumber and can overpower.
Yeah.
So I feel it kind of has validity and weight behind it. I don't think it's true in any way, but I think it's an interesting theory and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like when you look at what Great Britain and France did to Africa, or what Great Britain did to India when it came to how they ravaged the lands. They didn't take people and bring them back to Great Britain. They stayed there. So it's like, why didn't, it's like all these interesting questions that he poses in his theory that's like, damn, that he does have a good, he's onto something there. He's got a good point there.
Wakanda was in West Texas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like there's a lot of things that there's a lot of former during the time of Columbus or right before or right after Columbus, people coming to the Americas and the Cuban and Colombian areas around there and shit and South America and everything. But when they describe when you read their journals and they describe them, they're describing African Americans, like curly hair, skin of bronze, like shit like that. Like they're describing African
What year
Americans.
World's Fair was it? That city?
I don't remember what it was. I think it was 1920 or maybe even earlier in the
Is there any
1800s or
pictures?
something. I don't. I think there's very few pictures of it, but there's very many illustrations of it. One of the things that people talked about with it that was really amazing was, I know it was during Nikola Tesla's time. I know that. But, so one of the things they talked about is they had a statue of solid gold in the middle of it.
Let's see how this
And
next one's played.
first off, what was so insane, why it was so hard for people to believe it was a real thing, was they built a city that could basically house 1 million people in literally a span of 8 months. 8 months. You couldn't do that with a skyscraper today. And they tried, so they did it. Secondly, they did it on swamp and marshland. You can't build on swamp and marshland. The only way that they were able to do it, according to them, was they went out days prior and sunk millions of stakes hundreds of feet down into the ground to build the platform for the city on top of. And then immediately after they were done with it, they demolished the entire thing and pulverized everything into rubble. But so one of the things in it was a golden statue that had more lights on it than, I think it was the Empire State Building at the time, or one of the big ass buildings at it. And there was more light bulbs on it than all of this building in this whole building, and it lit up so much people claimed it looked like a second sun in the sky. And when they asked how it was powered, all they said was they were piping in power from I think it was Hoover Dam.
Okay, let's put this in the fairway.
They had a train, an electric train that spanned the entire thing that carried people around it. It was an electric powered train.
Wow. I'm gonna grab some water.
Yeah.
Nice. 8 feet from the cup.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not discrediting, people in that time saying they couldn't have done that and that all that had to have already been there and it was a cover up. I'm just saying. There's a lot of things. Damn, I didn't think that was going to go
Nice
in.
shot, you hacker.
There's a lot of things in our past that don't make sense when you think about them objectively.
Will he make it? He's got a long
I don't believe
putt.
half the conspiracy theories about the pyramids and the shit they say they really are for, but my biggest question is, why haven't we found a single mummy in the pyramids if they were meant for the pharaohs? Nice shot.
Hang on.
Mm. That's just those weird things that I just question in my own mind. I was raised in school. When I went to school, I was taught that, the pyramids were built for the tomb, as the tomb of the pharaohs, but to date, we haven't found a single fucking mummy in any pyramid in Egypt. They were all found in the Valley of the Kings. So what were the pyramids made for then? Ooh, I was gonna say that's gonna be a good bounce. What really trips me out are those crazy old clips and
Checks where
like
this ball
pictures from like
snaps.
the 1930s and 40s and shit of like those fucking dudes that'll be up on like the high rises fucking welding and riveting shit, just like sitting
Yeah.
on a board with no, oh dude, it's fucking, oh my god, every time I see it, I'm like, oh, it's like that claustrophobia feeling, but for heights.
Yeah, that's what I get anytime of any kind of height.
See, I don't have a problem with heights per se myself. It's when I see like videos or pictures of heights that
Way too
it
much
fucks with
power.
me. But if I'm actually
This
there
putt's about 6
experiencing it,
feet.
I'm fine. But you show me a picture of it, I'm like, oh no.
Looking good. Good job.
The hell is that, like water shooting up in the background? I just saw that. It's like a
What?
fucking water.
Yeah,
Look way off in the
5-foot putt
background
coming.
while you're putting. Oh, you might have your back face to it, but like when I was looking towards where we started at, there was like water jetting off. Yeah, there it is. I see it. It's like almost, it's directly over your right shoulder, pretty much. There's like water shooting, like falling from the sky, like
Oh
giant
yeah.
waterfalls.
And finishing the hole with a solid putt. Okay, just looking over the scorecard, and yep, yeah, you're still killing this course.
Uh, Bro, I was watching this episode. Well, I was watching clips from it from these two different episodes of Joe Rogan's Experience. Of these guys, they were retelling a story of when they got basically in an encounter with a fucking gigantic, like 11.5 foot grizzly bear, Kodiak grizzly
Oh wow.
bear. And it was like they were out hunting on this island that's
Keep
known for
this ball
having the
down the
biggest grizzly
fairway.
bear, and there were 6 of them. And they had bagged a giant ass moose, hung the meat in the tree, the carcass there like a mile and a half from camp. It sat there for a day and a half, and they went back to check on it. Saw no signs of bears. Were sitting down to eat a sandwich, and as they were sitting down, like all around this fire and shit, less than 30 yards from them, a fucking 11.5 foot, full charge, full roar bear came running at them. Literally, one of them, he hit it with a tent pole. The other one, when he hit it with a tent pole, because it made them scatter, when the one dude hit it with a tent pole, it turned to run and trampled over one of their buddies, and his only instinct was to grab, and he rode the bear like down halfway down the hill and shit. And like they got away, and I guess like a week and a half later, 3 Marines were out there, and they got mauled by the bear, but they ended up killing it,
Look at this.
and they
They've got
all
a
lived. And
driver
they
out
said that it was
pasture.
most likely that was the same bear that these guys encountered as well, and it was an 11.5 foot, just over 1,200 pound bear.
Shit.
Fuck.
Alrighty,
But
this is
yeah, it's
about
crazy.
240 from the tip.
One dude's like, my back was turned. I saw everybody scatter, and the next thing I saw, about 18 inches to the left of my face, was just open jaws fly past my head. So I couldn't imagine that, dude. If like a full-grown grizzly bear come at you, full sprint, so close, if you reached out, you
No
would touch
thanks,
it,
man.
dude. Oh, dude, yeah, that's yeah. Yeah.
Well, that'll do for now. Oh, didn't that come close?
Oh,
And then here's a 23-footer.
Ball sack.
oh.
Oh, that'll work. That's a beauty of a putt. 11 feet to the cup for him. And that one will drop. Yeah, you're still doing quite amazingly well today, so that's good. Hole number 12 coming up.
So if we're bringing Michael Keaton back for Batman, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Is it possible to get another Beetlejuice?
They're making another Beetlejuice, dude.
Are they? With him?
Yeah.
Do you know Winona Ryder's? Oh, fuck
Yeah, she's in it
yeah.
too.
Hell yeah, that makes
They're
me
filming it
happy.
right now.
I didn't even know that was a thing. It just popped in my head thinking about Batman. Fuck it, that makes me so happy. That was one of my favorite movies. Oh,
My goodness. That almost
I love that
dropped
movie
the
so
ace.
much. Oh, I studied at
There
Juilliard.
he is, ready
When
to go.
proud you
Let's see
study,
how
if
this
I'm
one
living in
goes
hell
on.
so freaking long. Ooh. Nah. Oh, I thought I was gonna get it.
I brought it right back to miss it.
Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Okay, that putt's done. Okay, tap this one on in.
Just tap it in. Just tap it in.
Just a tap in on
Tap,
this one.
tap, tap. Playing pool with my uncle over there in Utah, man. He kicking my
Check the
ass.
scorecard. Yep, you still have an incredible score on this course. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole.
Oh, crazy guy.
Hopefully this sticks to the fairway.
Oh, I just undershot it. I'm trying to bounce on the freaking thing.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Tiger, you almost got the fucking shit beat out of you. I didn't know you were behind me. That scared me.
What were you trying to do?
Trying to bounce it off the cart path, but I overhit it and missed the cart path.
Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly.
I underhit it.
Oh. Maybe I underhit it. I might have underhit it because I bounced right where you were, so I might have underhit it then. Or maybe just aimed off.
Ah.
You don't see that every day. They're ripping the driver right off the tee.
Ooh, you fucking gave that big boulder a haircut.
Stop. Nice.
And here's our second shot on the 13th.
Damn.
That's bold, using the driver off the fairway.
Cool.
Whoa. That's closer than mine.
Right? I put it right where it just barely touched it on the thing and then fucking overhit it to see if I get it up over it.
Unfortunate. And from here, he's looking at around
Not a
185
shot
yards
here.
to the pin. Here is their 4-iron.
What the fuck?
Oh, it had a good bounce at the end at least.
You just watch.
Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're going to let
Bro,
that
so you
run
do
up.
apartment shit and everything. Have you
Do what?
ever, you do like apartment shit and everything, right?
Sometimes.
So like, yeah, so and I used to do that. Have you ever heard of a bump key?
A what?
A bump key?
One that's like a master key?
Kind of, but it's not. So it's basically one of my supervisors showed me this, and I made one, and it actually works sometimes. But basically, you take a blank slate key,
Whoa.
and then you cut like I think it's 5 or 6 notches in it, so that you have 5 or 6 fucking pyramids of all the equal height,
What's going to happen?
and then you basically push up and use a little hammer and tap it in as you're turning the lock, and it's supposed to work. And I've only ever used one once and gotten it to work once.
Be right back.
Okay.
Oh, right there.
Oh.
6 feet to the cup. Looking good. There we go.
Ow.
And pay attention. This next putt's for his eagle. He could learn a thing or two.
You're under.
And finishing
Heard.
this hole out with a solid putt. Okay, and after that one, it appears, yep, you're still crushing this course with scores. And here comes hole number 14.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant? I'm a Mexican. Good. Then do as I say. I don't think we should. Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant?
The caption, when it's Cinco de Mayo and your boy is insisting on getting a baggie of booger sugar to power through the day full of tequila and cervezas.
I don't think we should. Are you a Mexican?
I don't think we should. Are you a Mexican or a Mexican? Oh.
Oh, that seemed good. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. He's got 3 feet to go. And that will go. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do.
Same way all kids take psychedelics. For fun in a park, at a bus stop.
All right, still on course for having just an incredible round today. Good job.
I'm not real. I am not my memory of myself. I am not my projections. I am the consciousness that is observing that set of data. I'm observing my
See what happens on the 15th hole of this course.
Oh, I shanked it into the pit. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I can make that.
That's what you get for that first attempt.
Hey, hey, hey.
Let's see how he goes on this one.
So I can sing them all.
Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does. This one's looking good.
Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Lucky you.
All right, setting up in the fairway sand.
No, I missed it. Go lay down, fuckface.
Ah. Oh, fuck. Too much of a bounce.
That'll work for you. This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's see what's gonna happen.
If you could hear what I just heard. The dude on my screen. This is a long putt. Personally, don't have faith in him making this.
Right.
Oh, that's bullshit. The announcer jinxed you.
Here's a putt from 19 feet.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Oh boy.
Yeah, now you're
3 feet to go. This putt's going. Down she goes. He's got a 3-footer here.
Cargo planes, that's awesome.
Tiger, stop it.
And finishing this one with a good putt.
Billy guys,
And your score is
I worked with in those 2 years, but never got in. Real funny. I got 100,000 says I can take you all to the next quarter mile. Yeah, you broke ass has got 100 grand. We pull off this job.
Getting ready to tee off on the 16th hole.
100,000. This job, we're probably dead anyway. Let's make it $1 million. I like that. All right, $1 million quarter mile. All right then. Only live once.
That's an oopsie.
Oh, you dickless dick.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
Yeah. Oh.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Okay, safely home with that putt.
Those of us that grew up in the 90s and 2000s,
Nice.
Give this one a tap, and we will mosey on our way.
a blind monkey could have made that
All
shot.
right, goes behind us. Let's move on.
daily vitamins.
And just checked. Your score is still amazing, so that's good.
They're fucking expensive habits like motorcycles, shit like that. The years of self-sabotage.
And teeing up now on the 17th.
They're fucking catching up to us. Here's the thing, we still have that same mindset. We're not fucking pussies and we ain't scared of shit. So you think I'm not gonna rock your shit because I'm fucking old? Bitch, I'll break my hand on your gun. I don't think about it twice. Until tomorrow morning. I take Tylenol, ibuprofen, and
That's so funny, dude. Bro, you think just because I'm old I won't fuck your shit up? Bro, I will wreck your jaw without even thinking about it. Go home, go to bed, and wake up tomorrow morning with a broken hand and take Tylenol, leave, and some Advil. I might have put too much backspin on
landing
that.
on the short stuff could be good.
Maybe not. Maybe not. No. Fuck you, bounce.
Nice little approach shot. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Oh, that was close.
Ben Hur.
He's got 15 feet to the cup.
Ben Hur.
That was a good putt. This putt's about 4 feet.
Oh, thank you, guys. You just reminded me what I wanted to do.
What?
I gotta go grab something. Go ahead and keep going.
You got smokehouse
And
almonds
as we
too?
check our scorecard, yep, still doing incredibly well. And let's bring this thing home now.
You?
You got a bunch of smokehouse almonds too?
No. I set up my Hulu so I can watch shit on it, like news and shit, have the news playing and shit. And I just remembered that I had it, and I was like, oh fuck, I heard your news, and I was like, oh, I wonder what's on the news right now. I was like, oh yeah, I can look at that now while playing video games. Jeez. Blank. Oh, went right under it.
Here's a good one.
Hey, you shut up.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Well, this tee shot should work. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin.
What? What? That was funny. Oh, that's funny. I went and grabbed something out of my box from one that I took to Utah with me, and I'm digging through it. I guess my mom was asleep or not paying attention. She hears all the rest of it. She's like, Tiger, knock it off now. And I look behind me, and I'm like,
This one has eyes
what?
on the green.
What? She just looked back. Oh!
Hacker.
I didn't even do anything. I just fucking hit it right where it was at 100%.
You're a hacker. That's what hackers do. I didn't even do anything. It just did it for me.
I turn back around, look at her again. I'm like, what? And she's like, oh, I thought it was Turbo Tiger.
Oh yeah, this one's heading for the green. He's got about a 3-footer here.
Good game, buddy.
Was that really the end of it? Damn. Don't feel bad.
Time flies when you're kicking ass.
Good game,
Well,
buddy.
might as well get on my way
whether you
here.
like
I
that
had
course or not.
fun with you today. Hopefully we'll
It
see you
was
again
fun,
soon.
but I definitely wasn't nowhere near one of the better ones we played.
Gonna give it a 4. I'm 95 and 75, or 93 and 75.
Oh, I'm 45 and
Almost
75.
90.
Yeah, I'm 45 and 75. My handicap is 44.4.
40.1. All right, I'm good on that.
That's so funny. I'm sitting there watching shit when we were in Utah, and they're talking about marsupials. And my mom's like, oh, I know